In this video, we will be discussing the differences between operating loss and absolute loss. So to start out, we're going to review the operating loss formula, which was the break-even point minus the selling price. Now, absolute loss, what that means is that on a single item, they ended up selling it for less than what they bought it for. All right, so the absolute loss will be the cost minus the selling price. All right, so if we look at an example, the company paid $213.60 for an item. The original price of $294.80 was marked down 35%. If the operating expenses are 30% of cost, find the operating loss and absolute loss. Alright, so first we need to figure out what the selling price is and what the break-even point are. Alright, so let's start with the selling price. For the selling price, we have a markdown, so we're going to have to calculate the markdown. So the markdown is $294.80, the original price, times 0.35 or 35%, which is $103.18. So then the selling price would be $294.80 minus $103.18 for the markdown, which will be $191.62. Alright, so now we need to find the break-even point. Right, for the break-even point, we need the costs, which were given, and we need the operating expenses. The operating expenses are 30% of cost. Alright, so we're going to take $213.60, or the cost, times 0.3 for the 30%, which will be $64.08. Alright, so now the break-even point is cost plus the operating expenses, so $213.60 plus $64.08 is $277.68. Alright, now notice the break-even point is larger than the selling price, or the selling price is less than the break-even point, which indicates a loss. Alright, so now if we calculate the operating loss, we're going to take the break-even point of $277.68 minus the selling price of $191.62 and get $86.06. So then for the absolute loss, we're going to take the cost, which was $213.60 minus the selling price of $191.62, and we get $21.98, which means that they ended up selling the item for $21.98 less than what they paid for it.